Hi, you're watching Patadendron, and in today's video, we're in Newport Beach for a Planty adventure. Won't you come join me? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, hi, welcome, I'm Patrick, and
I love plants.
And if you do too, you should definitely hit that subscribe button because I love going on these Planty adventures and taking you along with. So if that sounds like something that could be fun for you, then you should definitely hit that subscribe button. And another thing that you should do is watch this video to the end because this is another one of my epic Planty adventures. We're here in Newport Beach. I'm starting the day out in Rogers Gardens. It's so pretty here and they have so many beautiful plants. We're gonna check out the plants here and we're gonna check out a botanical garden. It's another fun day. Hoya obovata is 30 bucks and the Hoya macrophylla is 70. And the Hoya crimson princess is 30. And they have some Hoya caryi too. These are 30. Just kidding, this one's 45. This was an obovata that I thought was a caryi and that's 30. Whoa, they have a begonia ferox. Never see that. However, it is $75. Ooh, Kevin White cotton. This is cute. This is only 10. Oh. This is cute too. This is the begonia 5 and dime. These are $19.99, but they're 50% off. That's actually worth it. And one thing that I've learned during this no-buy is that expensive plants don't really tempt me.
It's the cheap ones.
It's the cheap ones that I'm like, oh, that's such a good deal. So I've learned that it is hard for me to pass up a good deal. I really love these arrangements. There's more houseplants in another section. Ooh, these Phoetonias are looking good. Phoetonia albavenus for $6.99. Oh, loving the orchids. Ooh. These look so good. Ooh, they have Pothos Global. Well, so do you. Baltic Blue for $49.99. ZZ Supernova. So this is like very similar to the Raven, but it's just got, I think it's more purple leaves. I couldn't tell the difference if I didn't have labels, so. Alocasia, what's this? Alocasia Black Velvet. Ooh, there's 3 in there. That one's $39.99. And Xanthosoma Lime Zinger. That's cool. Never see that. So that's a new plant. That's $19.99. And one day I shall own a beautiful Thai Constellation just like this. This is beautiful. I want one. That one's $19.99. And then I saw this giant philodendron silver sword. It must have been the biggest one that I've ever seen in this 8-inch pot. It was so beautiful and it was $1.99. I'm having fun so far. Are you? Let's go to the botanical garden down the street. Did you know that there was one? Just a mile from Rogers Gardens is the Sherman Library and Botanical Gardens. The gardens are a beautiful and tranquil space that has a formal garden, a sun garden, a lush conservatory that houses an extensive collection of tropical plants as well as orchids, and my favorite, a begonia collection with over 130 unique begonias. Oh my gosh. And they have streptocarpus. Streptocarpus planted in the ground with crystals. Quartz and rose quartz, it looks like.
Garden, which draws its inspiration from a cottage garden style. The design first made popular by
Begonia luxurians, and look at these huge begonia leaves. It's such a pretty day, and the walk is really beautiful too. There's so many colors and flowers. They do such a beautiful job. We're right outside this conservatory, so I'm guessing that's where all the tropical plants are. Let's go in there. Wow, look at all the philodendrons climbing all the way to the top. That's so cool. I think that might be a erubescence. This beautiful Anthurium hookeri. It's so big. Oh, Peperomia obtusifolia. Look at all the calatheas, the happy calatheas growing in the ground. That is so cool to see in California. Awesome syngoniums, more calatheas. This is the Calathea vittata. And Calathea rufibarba back there. Or Japertia. These are all Japertia. Look, maidenhair fern. A maidenhair fern not by a water feature, but they are by their other trappy friends. This is so cool. This is beautiful. This will inspire anyone to start collecting calatheas again. Look at that. Huge lancifolia leaves. That's so cool. The rattlesnake calathea. And then this. Look at this. Growing up on a long stem like that, that's really cool. Whoa. Look at these huge anthurium leaves. This is so beautiful. And they also have a Anthurium vitarifolium and Anthurium veitchii right here. Look at the ripples on the leaves. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. These red-eared sliders are so big. I wonder how old they are. They're so happy. It's so cool to see the Maranta buried in the ground. Or, it's so cool to see the Maranta growing in the ground. I never see that. And see the micans. What other houseplants do we see planted in the ground here? Peperomia hope right there. And Peperomia piccolobanda right here. Wow. The Tenanthe burl marks growing everywhere. This is really cool. The orchid collection at the Sherman is one that the library is most proud of, with over 1,000 plants, including 100 genera and 800 species. These orchids on display are just a fraction of the collection. They get changed out seasonally as the orchids come into bloom. Loving all of them. This is Zygopetalum. And look at these. I love this color. And the leaves kind of remind me of Paphiopedilum leaves, but the flowers don't. That's so pretty. The sensory garden features plants whose principal appeal is not to the eye, but rather to the sense of touch and smell. Please enjoy the unique textures and aromas in this garden. Feel free to touch the plants or crush the leaves of herbs to enjoy their pleasing scents. That sounds awesome. My hand smells like a spa now. That was fun. And even if their bromeliad garden was being redesigned, I was impressed by the show of colors and all of the textures that the bromeliads that they had put out. And I can't wait to see what the new redesign is going to look like because it already looks so beautiful. So cool seeing all of these growing on the trees. The orchids, bromeliads. Love that. So I've only been here for the carnivorous plant shows, and it's super cool. Look at this bog. Sarracenia, commonly called the North American pitcher plant, is made up of 8 to 11 species. Its habitat is always wet, acidic, and low in nutrients. The North American pitcher plant is indigenous to the eastern seaboard of the United States, Texas, and the Great Lakes. Sarracenia attracts its insect prey with secretions or extrafloral nectaries just on the lip of the pitcher. Combined with the color of the leaves, the slippery footing at the pitcher's rim is a trap for the insects to fall inside, where they are eventually digested by the plant. Look at this ostrich. Is that an ostrich? No. Flamingo? Whatever it is. Look at this bird. Made of air plants. And this really cool fern growing on this log right here. That is so cool. Wow, look at all of the tillandsias growing on the trees. That's so cool. And wow, here is their collection of begonias. This is exciting. Got some really nice, well-established plants. Begonia bunny hugs. I love how fuzzy the rhizomes or the petioles are. It's all fuzzy actually. It's all one big bunny hug. Begonia Kevin White Cotton. Spitting Cobra. Little Darling. Begonia Maculata. Oh, I love this one. Begonia Redding Shores. Begonia Lady Parr. This is beautiful. Begonia Robinson's Peach. Begonia Avalanche. Ooh. Begonia Guardian Angel. Wow. This has the beautiful margins. The begonias might be my favorite part. Oh my gosh, there's more. And as I was enjoying the fuchsias in the beautiful hanging baskets just above me in this awesome tea garden, I look to the left and I notice more begonias, and above them, beautiful large hanging baskets of Hoya. Wow, these are so huge. Look how thick those rhizomes are. That's so cool. And if I hadn't noticed these from afar, I wouldn't have noticed the Hoyas hanging from above either. There's a Hoya shepherdii, Hoya australis lisa, and Hoya carrii, elbow marginata. That looks like a Queekle 8. And a Hoya carnosa crimson queen. This super long Hoya carnosa compacta. And then this Hoya polynura. Look how full it is. That's been there for a long time. If I learned one thing from this trip to the Sherman Botanical Garden is that you can't have too many begonias. Potted streptocarpus, so cute. Wow. This is why I love staghorn ferns. Look at how cool they are. Look at all the veins. Isn't that beautiful? It's like artwork. And elephantatus. I heard these are hard. But I'd love to have a place big enough where I can have a collection of platyceriums, because these get huge. One can dream. Oh, and here's more Begonia luxurians. And then finally, the desert garden. Although small, this little desert garden packs a punch. It has some huge cacti and gigantic euphorbia that you have to see in person. What's the difference between euphorbia and cacti? Both cacti and euphorbias have prickles, but they have different kinds of prickles. Cacti have spines, which are modified leaves, and they come from areoles, which are structures that all cacti have. Euphorbias don't. They have thorns, usually in pairs, and are modified stems. Euphorbias don't have areoles. And check out these Dudleya. Oh, and that's cool. They have begonias for sale too. You can start your very own begonia collection if you're inspired from theirs. Beautiful Syndapsis exotica. It's so pretty. That silver. Haworthias. Haworthia retusa? No, Haworthia venosa. All kinds of Hoyas too. They got the Hoya wyattii variegata, Hoya obovata, Hoya latifolia, or the macrophylla, previously known as, and some Hoya australis lisa and pubicalix right here. Look at that splash. Pretty. They are gift store pricing. $18 for the 4-inch Hoyas. Inspiration can come at a price. And some alocasias. The alocasia poly right here is $22 for the 6-inch. Bambino. I see a Alocasia Ivory Coast. Ah, there's more. More begonias. Love it. That was a lot of fun. I really loved the orchid collection and also the sensory garden. That is so cool. Like, I've never seen that. And the begonia collection. That was so beautiful, and I'm inspired to grow my begonia collection and grow them outside. I really liked how they looked, and maybe that might be the trick. I might be just growing them inside where they don't like it. So, trying that. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Please throw me a bone and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my plant videos, come plant shopping with me. Hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to see you in the next video. I just don't want to miss you too much. So if you could show me some love in the comments, and I'll meet you there. Bye.
Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the moves, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling.